Welcome back. You're watching Prestige Emblem 3 of our 15-part setter series, and a little bit of background on this is I'm trying to create my own custom set of Prestige Emblems for a make-believe Call of Duty game, and we made it to number 3! So for number 3, I needed to do something a little bit on the simpler side as opposed to the last emblem. And the last emblem was a little more ornate and kind of busy here and there, which was totally cool and came out really good. But if I do too many emblems on that kind of scale, what happens is we end up with an overall family of emblems that are just overall too busy. So this emblem has kind of this this green ribbon that crisscrosses and makes a nice simpler overall shape to help set that apart and balance out the family once we get to the end. So I wanted to use green as kind of the main color for this one, and I chose a lime green and a bit of a yellow green for the ribbons. And once they kind of cross, they make kind of a background for our focal point, which is a golden trident, or a three-pronged fork. And that's to be kind of a little more literal on the third prestige, so each prong depicting like a level of prestige. And that's what happened. So I hope you like it. I like how this came out, and I think once we hit the final set of icons, this will really be a nice emblem that helps round things out and also looks what I think looks pretty cool on its own. So it kind of reminds me of a four-leaf clover too, which is nice. So yeah, so I was kind of pleasantly surprised on my research into military emblems and whatnot. The Trident gets used quite often, more often than I thought, and it seems to be used a lot on branches of the military that I never even knew existed. But it seems to be kind of a staple. So there you go. It's a real thing, I guess. The other thing is, you'll see once I'm doing these videos, or during the process of creating each one, is that I'll open up previous emblem files and reuse textures and shapes to help keep the entire family consistent once we get to the end. So that's why that happens. But yeah, I think the next emblem I'm going to do is going to be more weaponry based. So it'll be tricky keeping it in the same family and keeping it all feeling the same, but I think I'm going to try and use like a revolver or something and see how that pans out. So wish me luck. After that, I've got a animal I want to use for an emblem, and it's a very different animal that probably springs to mind. It's not a lion or dragon, and I'm gonna give it a shot and see how it comes out. So keep an eye on number 5 and let me know what you think of number 5. But yeah, and I have to give you guys a huge thank you for all the comments and critiques and likes and favorites, and you guys are just awesome. I'm glad that you guys enjoy these videos, because I enjoy making them and seeing how this pans out once we get to the overall set. And I'm gonna do prints and wallpapers and get that stuff all together for you guys to download for free. And well, prints you'd have to purchase, but wallpapers and whatnot, I'm gonna get those together this week. So yeah, number 4 should be up here probably in the next couple days. I hope you dig it. Later. And if you missed either of the previous prestige emblems, we have number 1 on the left. You can click that and take a gander, and we have number 2 on the right. You can click that one too and see what you think. I love how that one came out. I think that's a personal favorite for now. Take care. Thanks all.